Check 1 2 check. Check 1 2 check. 2 check. Check 1 2 check. Check 1 2 check. Okay. Okay. Check 1 2 check. Okay. Okay.
Put your hands up in my chips. When you dip, I dip, we dip.
Check 1 2.
Yakety yak, don't talk back.
This is the way it is. Some things never change.
Never did, I never will.
Ding 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 ding. Don 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 don. Ding dong. Ding dong ding dong. Ding dong ding dong. What's up, Slipknot? Ding dong ding ding dong. What's going on? How you doing? How you doing tonight? Even if it is not in your live. Ding dong ding dong. Is it nighttime where you live? Where do you live? What time zone are you in? It looked like an M bison. No, just it looked like an M bison, but it's not an M bison. It's just your run-of-the-mill war general. War general. This, oh shit, this your war run-of-the-mill war generals. Oh shit, it's tomorrow already. 7 a.m. Excuse me, oops. Please, forgive me for the, extreme camera angle. I need to view this with mine own eyes, right? About to do that. Oh no, is it not doing the, is it not do the pencils? Mimi did the pencils. I did. Hold on, I think I need to get to something. What the hell? No, it's not here. I put your hands up on your hips. This is a one-page comic for the Ink and Drink newspaper, cyberpunk newspaper. It's called Mass Cybernetics. How is the stream? Is the stream smooth or is it all messed up? Put your hands up on my hips. Let's see. I have nothing else running on the computer. I just have there's a message, an error message from YouTube stating as such. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth stream. I'll take off. I have the ability to take off the 5 gigs on this, whatever, on this video app. Let's see here. Okay, I did that. Stream seems okay. Okay, I think just the... Have you seen Commando, the Schwarzenegger movie? Yeah, I have. Yes, I have. I think I've only seen it once, full run through. I always see parts of it, but I've seen it once, at least once. Let off some steam. Come on. You want some ice cream? Come on, eat ice cream, yes. It would be cool to see a Commando comic. What would be the Commando? Commandos? Commando versus Predator. How about that? You want to see that? Commandos versus Predator. Sorry, these pencils. Just I want to get it perfectly. Okay. I don't need. Maybe I don't need to get this perfect links. It's just get off my ass and just have fun, huh? That's the only line I know. I know that he eats ice cream with his daughter. His name is John Matrix. I know his last name is Matrix. And at the end of the movie, he says, "Hey Bennett, let out some steam. Come on, yes, you can do it. Have some steam now, yes. You're a big Buford." It would be I already read what you wrote. What are you up to, Slipknot? There's your art coming along. I don't know why my voice sounds like this. It seems like I have a horse sound of a horse. Sounds like my voice is hoarse, but I did not speak. I did not yell loudly. I don't know what this is. We are... this is getting down to the wire. Slipknot. Yeah, that would be cool to see John Matrix in a versus comic. John Matrix versus Dutch. He should be versus himself. Yeah, but this is down to the wire. This is due tomorrow. Damn, this is due tomorrow, meaning if I flew right now, or not even flew, it still would take a while, huh? To get to where do you live? Is that Breton? Oh well, let's just say if I was in Breton right now, this would be due today. I don't draw much these days. I just practice with kanji and other languages. Oh, I thought you were working on. Oh, maybe I was thinking of somebody else. Somebody else. Someone was like doing a big painting. You're going to do a big paintings. All right then. Well then, how's that kanji coming along? Watashi wa, watashi wa so desu ne. Gombawa. Okay. How about that? My pen control is getting better though. Very good. Are you a fan of? Would you happen to be a fan of Ultraman? The new season is out. Well, the first 2 episodes of the new season is out on YouTube. You watch any of that stuff? Watashi wa Erwin. Erwin. Some of these lines, some of these lines, I still need to add stuff to it. So let's get to it. Alright, so I'm gonna pull out my trusty Simon Bisley comic Thumping Guts. I'm still waiting on I ordered Maximum Force. Simon Bisley's other 90s comic. I believe this was layouts of this book was by Kevin Eastman. Let me see. Okay, maybe it wasn't. Body Count. Ninja Turtle Simon Bisley Kevin Eastman book. That was layouts by Eastman with the finishes by Simon Bisley. Another book like that with that process. Eastman layouts and Bisley finishes was Melting Pot. I've never seen Ultraman. Some kind of giant silver dude. Yeah, he is some kind of silver dude. MacGyver is my favorite anime and live-action Japanese fictional character. Oh, he's both your favorite of both of those things? Oh, are you a fan of Keita Amemiya? Zayram, or what's his other one? Garo? You might like Zayram. They're a B-movie storyline, but the costume and effects or the costuming and is very good. And monster design is very good. Haven't heard of those? Oh yeah, I gotta write that down for you. You must check it out. If Tubi, are you familiar with Tubi? Do they have Tubi over there? Zayram. Zayram is the live action. Zayram is the live action, and then Iria is the anime. And then the creator is Keita Amemiya. Amemiya. Up my ass into my bum. My ass is getting, my cheeks are getting. What's up, Derek Neiman? Michael E. Pritchard just got Project X the other day with Eastman layouts and just oh, Project X? What that? I'll write that down now. Project X. You heard of Tubi? Okay, well, check it to see if Tubi's available where you live. What's up, Pritchard? And good evening. Good evening to you, Michael Pritchard. Here's another thing. Yeah, I don't know if you guys might like this. You know how much I hate drawing on stream. I love showing off stuff, right? Of course you do. You do. This is Bart Sears drawings for ToyBiz. I printed it. I saw his he live streams. Did you know that Bart Sears live streams on YouTube? He live streamed earlier today, and I asked him. I was familiar with his toy design, character design for the ToyBiz X-Men 5-inch line. Oh, here's the Apocalypse. This is the best Apocalypse. This is still one of the best Apocalypse toys of ever. 5-inch scale, too. But he worked on the X-Men stuff, not all of it, but a lot of it. And he also worked on Cops and Robbers, Hasbro's Cops and Robbers. He loves when you call him Bert. Kmart. I get it. Whoa, you could crack. Yeah. Look at that stuff. That's so fucking cool. So I just I realized I never printed this stuff out. And if I printed this stuff out before, I don't have it. I loved his style. I loved the way he drew faces. I remember drawing faces like this. I didn't copy these faces because I didn't have these drawings as a kid, but I must have looked at packaging or something. I copy these faces. So distinct. Zeram looks pretty good. Is Zeram Zeram is the bad guy. Then Iria is the female protagonist. Zeram is like the alien antagonist. I think there's 2 Zeram live action movies. I think both of them have stop motion in it. This was the Wolverine. Do you remember the Wolverine 5-inch Wolverine spy stealth suit Wolverine from ToyBiz? He I forgot what his feature was. I remember the blue and gold tiger stripe Wolverine from ToyBiz. It had a Wolverine. It had a gun accessory for Wolverine, but it looked like a camcorder. It was a very short snout. What do you call it? Barrel. This is, I think it's Sabretooth, but I don't know if this is really Sabretooth. Maybe it is. Another cable. His cables were the best too. Hulk 2099. You know, I can keep going on and on, but we must get the drawing it. Keep showing stuff off. Or you want to see something else? See something else? Motherfucking snitch on you. Like Pinola. Life X-Force number 8. Snitch on. I saw this on eBay. I was looking up the book on eBay. I think it was like $9. With shipping. Oh god, I can say it's $9 if I just print it out right. This kind of helps alleviate it, but I still want the original. Oh, 2099 is dope. You want to see that in live action? You want to see it in live action, but you're not gonna like how they do it. I guarantee it. I love how Bart Sears heroes never skip like Bart Sears anatomy. That's the stuff that I love. Oh, here's some. Okay, here I'll share. I'll share. I'll show up the rest of it. Check this out. This is not Bart Sears. This is Paul Komoda, and this is his Ghost Rider. This was also designed for Toy Biz, but this was later. So this would have been produced as a 6-inch figure. Paul Komoda is a big Hollywood effects guy. He also does a bunch of sculpture work as well. He worked on the 2000s version of The Thing, or The Thing prequel sequel thing, but they took out all the practical stuff and substituted for the CGI. He worked on that. He worked on a bunch of other movies too. I don't remember what the movies are, but he has a particular style. Some of his stuff did get produced as toys, Toy Biz 6-inch, some 6-inch series. I just don't know which ones. Oh, I mean, I don't know what series though. They did a Spider-Man that they did do. This is here. Look at this Wolverine. Never came out. He never sculpted this. He only drew it. But look how fucking badass this is. So fucking bad. I think he offered this drawing back in, I don't know, like the 2010 something, 2015, 2016, 2014, around that time. He was selling this drawing for $300. I asked, I don't know if he still has it. I still want this drawing though. The original, to have this original. Imagine them making a toy out of this. This is like a cyborg Wolverine, robot Wolverine. He did do a Spider-Man. He did do a Spider-Man, which they did turn into a figure. But the figure is close, but is not perfect to what this design was. But they did some cool stuff with this toy. They had like some inner parts that were sculpted, and then there would be like a casing on top. So it's like the robot innards were enclosed in them. Yeah, it is like a Geiger Wolverine. Speaking of Ghost Rider, I just found out that Bocciolo did a Ghost Rider 20. Yeah, he did. Picked up issue 1 the other day. Love me some Bocciolo. I remember seeing that book in as a kid. I really wanted it. I don't know why I didn't buy it. Maybe I did buy it. This is Paul Komoda's. I do want that. And if I can get another copy of that Ghost Rider 2099, the cover looked great. Ghost Rider on the bike, his hands like this, with his hands. He's doing this with his hand. This is Paul Komoda's Ultron. They made a toy out of this, but it was very loosely based on this, to the point where the sculptor didn't really capture the head of Ultron perfectly. When the toy came out, it looked like he had a dog canine face, and people made fun of it for having this weird looking dog face. But in reality, the artist didn't understand like what the head was supposed to be. I wonder who sculpted it. Yeah, so after I printed out the Bart Sears toy stuff, I was thinking like, what other toy stuff do I know that did stuff? And there's Paul Komoda, and then also Art Adams designed some Toy Biz 6-inch Hulk toys as well. What does it say there? Hulk toys. So this is May 2003. Evil Hulk, which I think became War Hulk. That's what I saw on the internet. Here's your regular Hulk. But this one is titled Primitive Green Hulk. Side and back. I printed this out. Look, this is just basic, good reference for anatomy, isn't it? Good proportions, good exaggeration. I'll look at this stuff and take what I like and then do my own thing on things that I'd rather do my own thing with. But when I look at this, I'm paying attention to the toes, to the feet, paying attention to the hands, and I mean, I'm paying attention to the whole thing, but just really the proportions, the head, how many heads this figure is, how many heads tall is this figure, the chest to the deltoid proportion ratio, the bicep to everything else against the arm, how big the hands are, the wrist, the way the hands connect to the wrist. I'm looking at that. Especially muscles, these muscles. This muscle, I always have fun drawing. Yeah, but this is what I've done. If any of you know Art Adams personally, don't fucking stay. This is what I've done. Got here. I like the drastic. I would have done a angle here. He does it, but he does it down here. And I would have pushed this up. I like the little bump up. Then this wouldn't even be there. Then if just to define it more there. And then what I also like doing is putting this. There's like this weird little bump thing here that happens sometimes. I think I'm getting this from I get this from Simon Bisley. And then this, I'll do this muscle, but I make it bigger. I move it down here, and then I do like some miscellaneous muscle, like just like this. From this elbow, I extend all the way straight, almost too straight. And I bump out. There's a bone protrusion down here. I bump that out because this is straight. You gotta put this bump out. When I put this bump out, I flatten it here, and then I contour it down there. So see, it's very similar, but I'm just showing you what my approach would have been. So you see that, but then if we erase it, we get to see start out stuff again. And then the back muscles. Dare snitch on me, the back muscles. Oh, I always forget which one's the high one and which one's the low. I would have put the shadow. He already has, and he's doing the shadow here too. I would have just find or further the shadow there, and then further the shadow there. You can see the difference. I think I'm theorizing. Oh, see how I dropped it down here? This is his. But this is the high one. I was right. So this is the high one. See, this is the high one where it's sitting here. This is the low. What's the back muscle thing is called again? This is the low one where the bottom of this bump is in this level. The bottom of this bump is this level. That's why I say this is the high, this is the low. Look at this. This thing, it's almost way too high. If I'm reading this correctly, then this low is low. It's the same low as where I put it. But then look at all this. This whole plane, that's his elbow. This is my elbow. This. This is this. Back is pretty much what I would do, except I do oh, I think look how exaggerated the proportions are. Like no one's foot. No one has this type of body, so you kind of have to make it up. I don't think this makes sense, but visually it does. Reality based, and this could not exist. Erase that. I'll erase my lines because I already know what my lines look like. I printed this out to see what art ams and then it looks like. And I printed this stuff even after I bought the Art Adams Omnibus, Marvel Omnibus. And then this one's like the only female, Bart Sears female thing, so I had to print this out too. Just as reference, I don't know if I'm actually going to use it, but it's just nice to know, to see other people's approach to anatomy and proportions. It was cool watching Bart Sears draw. The crowd, the audience was fairly small, that he was I think he had a wife or a friend read the comments, and they were reading all of it. And if she was busy, he would look up on the screen too and read the comments and answer those as well. That's a lot of that's time to go to sleep. Fantastic stuff. Speaking of Ghost Red, it looks like Angriest biomechanicals. Genius. I wonder how long it takes to draw these. I don't know. Tricep, yeah, of course. Thank you. Thank you, not okay. How could I forget that? Sometimes I think I should print out a thing where it tells me where, like a map, muscle label or thing that names all the muscles, but I never do that. Because once I do that, then I want to get the one that's like even more detailed, you know? I want to know what the flexor tensor is. You know, we got to know what the flexor tensor is. I'm trying to figure out what pen to use, what size to use. Derek, hope you're doing well. Gotta go with a 03. It was interesting and enlightening to watch Bart Sears draw. He would do his layout, do the pencils, and then he started doing, he did the loose pencils, he did the layout, loose pencils, block it even more in, and then pencil again, but there was a tighter pencil where he would build line weight with the pencil. I tend to not do that. You can see it in here. Look how flat those lines are. No real line weight. The only line weight you see is there, and that's just me trying to figure out, like, can I draw this digitally with the motion line thing? See what it looks like. And then I was gonna do it with the whole thing. I was like, well, I don't have to do it with the whole thing. I just draw the lines, and then I just do it traditionally, like, because of course I'm gonna be making this with real pens. I saw a YouTube short recently about one of Michelangelo's statues, explaining what a genius he was because he even sculpted a muscle in the forearm called the extensor digitale minimi. Yeah, that's the one that it's the one because of the pinky, right? It's because of the pinky. Because the pinky was doing something. You sculpted it. But who was his models that didn't have like that were so toned? Oh yes, absolutely. I also noticed that I think maybe more like Bart Sears, like he shows you almost every muscle. Simon Bisley, he knows anatomy, but then he also knows shorthand too. But then he knows anatomy so that he knows how to exaggerate it. And exaggerates to the point where everything's flexed. He's flexing muscles when they shouldn't be flexing. Yeah. Look how that. Look at that. That's the arm coming back towards us. Yeah, the thumb and the fingers. Look at all that. Look, the pinky's flexing, and then like everything else is flex. Look at all those muscles. It doesn't make. I don't think this is even right. But it looks right. He's like the. It's like a Kirby exaggeration, you know. You know, like even stuff like this, like that's almost like the thing that. Because he put a little dividend shadow in there. That's because this leg is at this angle, but it's not really. You just put the little dividend there, and it looks right. Wonder if some artists even know where all the veins are. I think some artists do. Most artists, maybe not. The only veins I know is the bicep from the chest, from the pecs. Cause that's the best one. Those are the best veins, isn't it? Let me see. Oh, there it is. That's the best vein right there. The bicep to the pecs. All you needed to put that, then your stuff looks good. And then also, here's a Bisley. Let's see if there's a Bisley. I know there's a Bisley. It's like an array of muscle veins. Like, that can't be. How real is that? That cannot be real. But he still puts the bicep to the pecs. It's going stretch out way too much there, but it's going here. But hey, that's just a nitpick. But look at all these veins, like, and plus everybody's veins is a different. It's like a tree. It goes in different. It branches out differently, and not everyone is the same. Same vein pronunciations, pronouncements. That's not real. That's not real. I don't think it does that. But it still looks cool though. I should have it up like this. Sometimes I just have. I'll have this out like this. I don't think I'm even gonna really use this because there's no muscles in here. I'm just using it for inspiration. I'll put up the other batch of Disney drawings. I want to see the face really. The only person drawing like Bisley is Bisley, and when the first time I saw his work in a comic, it was Lobo. When I saw that Lobo comic, I wanted Bisley to draw every comic. And since since Bisley's not drawing every comic, then I thought that maybe I should draw every comic like a Bisley comic. Not really. I can infuse some of that Bisley in there. Sylvester Stallone has extreme vascular veins. He'd be a good reference, like in Rambo. Oh yeah, okay, I'll check that out. Yeah, some people have like that big ass, the big ass bicep vein. Stallone. The Venus system, of course. Have an anatomy reference chart. I've thought of that. Oh yeah. I don't have a lot of wall space or like um accessible wall space because I know if I pin that up somewhere or tape it up to a wall, I know I keep taking it off the wall. The anatomy chart. I'll explain this again. This is a one-page comic for Ink and Drink Long Beach's cyberpunk newspaper called Matt Cybernetics. It's the second issue. So, second issue of Matt Cybernetics. I'm not sure when the Kickstarter for this is gonna go up, but leave that ass that this is going to be a Kickstarter sometime this year though. Probably I think next month, maybe. As soon as next month, possibly. I'm not organizing this project. This project is organized by our other member, Jason Lego. In shadow, but I don't know. You could just get that all in shadow, huh? That's cool. Yeah, I think that is cool. This story is done in 9 panels. I did think of combining some panels, like panels 2 and 3 together, but still within the 9 grid. But I decided, like, let's push that to challenge and do the story in 9 panels. I'm happy to say that this is a story that I also wrote. I haven't done that in a while. For some reason, this 3 is not, I don't like that 3. I'm going to pull it up. That other 3 is not. Or maybe I need to use the 05. Let me see the zero. Or can we do the zero? Or can we do the zero? Or must we do the zero? What's up, Spoony Beard? Shmayan. Everyone, we are getting this one-page comic done for Eat and Drinks newspaper, Mass Cybernetics team. This isn't M. Bison. I'm not drawing M. Bison, alright? It looks like him. He just looked like it, okay? He looks like such a person. So the time lapse from the first one came out awesome. Well, thanks. Yeah, I liked that was a fun one to do. Yeah, Angriest Warrior. Comic strip. Just realized that I'm drawing a character that behind another character. I should have drew character in the front first. But we can do the shoulder things here first. Dude, I want to hire you for a commission. Yeah, you can hit me up on Papa Commissions Gmail. I would be available for just like two more spots. At the same time too, you know what, like even if I am busy, how would you even know? Just hit me up, ask, and if I am busy, I put you on the next slot. Is there a link for the commissions? Can I? I can have my email here. Here. Oh, you know what? You just reminded me. I need to send a link here. The what link do I need to send? The Angriest Warrior Kickstarter link. When is it? When does the Kickstarter drop? I don't know, but sometime. We made a pre-launch page for it though, so it can be a little surprise to you when we do when we do launch. You can hit that link and get notified about the Kickstarter there. It doesn't automatically enroll you into a Kickstarter. It just lets you know that it'll send you a reminder when we go live. Another incentive to go to that link is that there is a 8-page preview. I think an 8-page preview, PDF download preview of some of the pages. And this has the PDF is free. Download it now through that link. Through that ass link. LinkedIn. Through that ass LinkedIn. One thing that Bart Sears revealed is that he draws the contour lines first. I like to do a variation on that where we do the contour, but when the contour goes inside, we go inside too. Okay. Let's do it. Let us stay on the outside. Contours. Wow, that was easy, huh? Oh, jeez. Here we go. See? You familiar with Tom Parkinson Morgan's work? No, I'm not. I'll have to check that out. Tom Parkinson Morgan. Do you recommend any books from them? I wanted this, this is a scientist and he's looking at the general. The general's giving an order and the scientist says, yes, sir. I wanted this to be more of a Simon Bisley cartoony face, but for whatever reason, I just couldn't do it. I even the jaw was higher, and I lowered it even more just to have a, you know, more of an animated face, and it did not. It seems that it did not do anything to exaggerate the cartooniness of this drawing. Definitely need to check out Skill 6 Billion. Oh, you know what? Yeah, someone else. I remember someone mentioning that recommending that a while back too. A while back too. Six plus. I like your art style. Definitely go give heavy metal. Oh, thanks, man. Yeah. Good thing about printing with a lower opacity is that the pencils don't really show up or aren't so pronounced in the physical in this, here, because because it's hard to the bad thing is that it's hard to see. It's slow pass. What does that mean? It means bulk up and draw what you know. For what you know, stupid. Complaining. The only thing that's concerned that is a concern is that we can make this old face look old face. Alright. Should have used the Tom Bows. Oh well, but that's a 0.8, and then we go with a 0.3 for accent texture lines. Accent texture lines in this case we follow the other lines. Let's add. I didn't want to add shadow. The shadows are really only where they really need to be. But some of this stuff is gonna be in black. So see, there's computer stuff here. I'm thinking that we color that black, leave the screens white, or none, no ink. Or do I draw the whole thing as these pencils are? What to do, plug it in, plug my ass. I'm a huge American animation nerd, so I like the 70s Ralph Bakshi, Frank Frazetta style stuff. Oh yeah. I love the Frank Frazetta stuff. I like the Bakshi. I have the Wizards on DVD. I've seen Fire and Ice multiple times. It is a cool style. It's cool style. Then we gotta get the oh, I should have used this. 01 to do a lesson. To listen to listen to line. The thing with this streaming this comic, you get. I'm gonna try to do this whole thing in one stream, so you'll get the whole story, which means that you're gonna get spoiled. At the same time, too, it's like, you know what? Who cares? With stream, my thoughts on streaming, because no one asked for it. My thoughts on streaming, as far as comic books go, I'm okay if I draw the whole thing, first page to the last page. Everybody wants to watch, then they can watch. I take inspiration from that era in anime when I draw. Oh, I'll have to check your stuff out too then, David Whitfield. Boy. Where are we going now? Where are we going? 08 or 05? Let's do a 05. Thank you all for watching. I really appreciate it. Especially that it's late night over here. Well, it's getting late. It's midnight. Slipknot is where is he again? In Europe. So it's morning over there. I would just then say good day to everyone watching. You know what? Let me know where all of you are watching from. Where is your time zone? Where's your time zone? Are you East Coast? Are you West Coast? So for these wires, maybe I should have clicked closer up. How's that? These pencils of the wires, I'm using the pencils as a guide. Okay, well, me saying that now and then. Now I'm just using the pencils for what they are. But see, with that, that's a 05 we use. I'm gonna go knock it. I'm gonna go to a 01. And while that we have and while that we do that, while we have this inked, this panel, what that means? That means we can go in here and add some detailing. Now I'm going a little bit too extreme, but I'm only doing it as an example to show everyone here of how detailed your stuff can get. But you also have to keep in mind not to go overboard, because what happens like this gets too complicated, you can't read it. So what happens at that time? Well, what happens at that time? You just stop drawing, throw the drawing away and stop drawing, go to sleep. We do this. This is what I'm gonna do. Hopefully this doesn't mess this up. Just go in with the bigger pen. This is a 0.8. Then we pronounce certain section. And you can see. Does that work? I don't think it does, huh? Maybe I did fuck this up. Watching from Texas. Nice. Okay, let's go here. Where do we go now? I don't know how clearly you can see it, but some of these pencils I'm not directly inking because I find I correct. I self-correct the lines with the ink lines. Seeing these drawings really close like this too, you kind of see how crude I draw. You're seeing this bigger than I can actually, than I'm seeing. I mean, I can go really close. That's way too close. Let me see, could I do that? I'm gonna go with a 0.8 though. These wires on top here. Can I block it? But you have some structures in. You can add some detail. See, this should be black, huh? This should be black here. Panels on that side should be black, just to pronounce. You add that black, then you pronounce that screen, so then that screen looks bright. It's gonna help it out, especially when you put the colors in. If you're not working with colors, then you might want to add more black. I'm also thought process that's going in my head. I kind of want to add this black. Well, I'm adding this black just to pronounce everything else. Why this? This plane is the same plane as this in the axis planes. And then since the underside is in shadow, and I'm also thinking like, you know what, maybe the underside of this is in shadow. If that's the case, then everything that's under gets hit, and everything that's on this angle from this plane gets hit with the shadow too, like this. It's gonna get hit with the shadow. It's gonna get hit with the shadow. Mark right there is hit with shadow, and then this gets hit with the shadow too. I think this is the way to go. Precise. I think precise. Take this. Just doing a set. I like to hold the pens in one hand, so easier access. I already broke the rule of drawing the contour stuff. Oh shit, I almost dropped my coffee. David, what do you like to draw? Are you drawing now too? The thing with the Bart Sears stream. There would be periods where it was just quiet because we were just watching him draw, and the person that was doing the moderation would ask in the comments, anybody have a question? I think what they were trying to do was engage with the audience, which is nice that they thought to do that. But at the same time, it's like, you know, they're probably also they're also figuring out how to do this whole live stream thing. And while Bart was talking, there'd be, you know, moments where he was concentrating on the drawing. He would be quiet. And I guess that's what prompted the moderator to ask if anyone had a question. That it wasn't quiet. And sometimes that's okay. But I think they'll find their way through it. What's up, Jared? Man, I've been out of it. I wake up too late to catch the stream, but I hope you're doing well. Notice I put a dot there, so I'm gonna cover that dot with like just some detailed thing. I should have just used a 0. On that, stupid ass. Damn, not even a 0.8. What do I use? A 12? Let's use this 10. Yeah. 10 is the way to go. Wouldn't you believe? Who would have believed that? 10 is the way to go. Although I've been missing the streams, I am seeing your posts on Instagram, Jared. The algorithm is working in your favor. Has been working in your favor recently. Unless you've just been posting more recently. I don't know. I don't know your life. I don't know your life. I don't want your life. Doing okay. I finished up a couple more customs of my original characters. Yes, I see that. I've seen such a thing. Oh, there's like a... The last one I saw that I can remember was this lady in red. Lady in red. Then since these things are way in the ass back, do you wanna be? Black 08 08 Warrior. How's this angle for you? Is this angle like messed up or what? Where? Viewable for the both of us. I've got this camera inches away from my face. It ranges from 7 inches away to 3/4 of an inch closely. Angle looks good. Okay. Let me just raise this up a little bit so I'm not hunch that ass over. Okay. I'm not trying to be hunch that ass over. 05. It would be helpful if I mentioned what number of pen I'm using. It might help someone. Might help someone that's watching. I will reiterate once again, this is a one-page comic for a newspaper, our newspaper, Ink and Drink Long Beach's newspaper, titled Mass Cybernetics. It's our newspaper, cyberpunk themed newspaper. Not everything has to be cyberpunk. I guess it's all up to the creator's decision. I added in some ads as well. Only one ad is truly cyberpunk. The ad was to increase headspace, to have more data storage. The other ad was a I guess a prostitute website. It was just two characters that I previously drawn, like big a big muscle lady and a big muscle man. And then the website I made up was called musclefuck.com. I just kept writing musclefuck.com, 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 musclefuck.com. I'll show it to you. And then the other ad was for a beauty supply store that was not remotely close to cyberpunk. But I'm thinking if this, my logic is if this newspaper existed in a cyberpunk world, not everything is cyberpunk. You know? It's like we have, I don't know, I can't even think of a goddamn example. It's like I use Instagram for art. Oh, what's a more specific thing? Like an art magazine. Yeah, like an art magazine. And I like this art magazine. You know, not all the ads would pertain to me. Some ads would be for a different section of the audience. Well, you know what I mean. Fuck, I can't think of it. I'm trying to draw this thing. How are you awake still? They have to pump you up. How are you awake? Aren't you? Isn't this early for you? Like, what, 3 o'clock? 3 o'clock over here? Over there? Shit, 3 o'clock over there. Here's the thing, too. All this shit is in shadow, okay? Which would then mean his face would be in shadow. But I'm not going to put his face in shadow. I'm going to make the decision, artistic liberty, to show I want you to see his face. The semblance of shadow is the wrinkle section. Because there's wrinkles there, there's some shadow. You know, just shadow that has to get into the recesses of those little lines. Because those lines are the wrinkles, and the wrinkles are forming shadows. What would really have happened, there would be a dark ass shadow, bigger shape of a shadow in that face. I was looking something up on your thing for your thing, but now I forgot what I was looking up. Oh yeah, I want to show you the ads. My brain is like. Oh, here's another thing too. I just wanted to do. Everybody kept talking about Superman. I wanted to. I drew. I didn't draw this. I colored this, but I just colored Superman in secondary colors, since Superman is in primary colors, right? Red, yellow, and blue. So I took the complementary colors. Red, complementary of red is green. Complementary of blue is orange, and complementary of yellow is purple. And I just gave him a pink hue, just to kind of not offset, but just make it just to skew the flesh tone. I just wanted to see what that looked like. But the drawing is by Luis Garcia Lopez. Jose Luis Garcia Lopez, where it matters. I'm showing you all the ads. Oh, I don't have the muscle fuck in here though. Here's the beauties ad. The non-cyberpunk. Unique and rare ingredients, cosmetics, skincare, fragrances. You can go to their Instagram to view their products. You can buy your beauty products at Saks Fifth Avenue here in California. Your Macy's, your local Macy's, and 7-Eleven. Here's my most cyberpunk ad. Again, I just used an old drawing. Then use the space on the side for the ad. Maximize cerebral storage up to 500 zettabytes. Skullcarve.com. Safe and reliable. Scan to receive your free quote. Everyone can scan this right now if you'd like to. Scan this. My sleep schedule is messed up. I got a chest infection and I've been taking antibiotics. Oh my god, so sorry to hear that. I slept a lot this evening, so I'm up for a while. Oh, okay. Well, anyway, I'm glad you're here. Hope you're feeling better. Were you still able to do your streams then, or did you postpone that, or did you were you still doing those? See, here I go again. I don't know what this is down here. Look at this. It's been an hour and a half drawing this. One panel. Taking an hour and a half. I did spend some time showing off other stuff, but that is no excuse. No excuse at all. No respect. No respect. I just had the Friday stream this week. Oh, okay. What'd you guys talk about? Antibiotics are helping. Okay, good. That's good. That is good to hear. I put the what? Okay. Oh, you know what? 08, huh? Oh man, that line wasn't even straight. Who cares? Ooh, fucking. Doing live. Fuck, we'll do it live. I tried to email you and it didn't work. It didn't. Wrong. Okay, here I'm gonna copy paste it. Oh shit! What the hell? You like the screens? Thank you. I like it too. I do like how that came out. I don't like how this is ugly. These uglies. Anybody have generals in their family? Anybody have 5-star generals in in their family? Anybody have any 4-star generals in their family? Oh, I would. Oh, would you like to join in the next comics review? We're going to read comics based on the original draft of Star Wars. Oh, I haven't read those. Do you have links to them? Or not links, titles? When is it? Don't you do those on Sundays? You don't know anyone, though. It's okay. I had cousins in the military. I forgot what they did, though. I don't know if they were a Marine or uh Army. I ask them and I always forget. One looked like he was a Marine, though, because I remember seeing the photo with the black uniform and a white hat. I think it's a white hat. And then my other cousin, I had their fatigues for a while. I used to wear those too. All these medals, I looked it up on reference, but I'm not doing anything remotely nothing none of these are based on real. Well, I got okay. Shit, man. Sorry, I can't fucking talk. They are based on real ones, but they're not. I'm not drawing exact. Replicas of them. I'll probably Saturday night trying to get a panel together before scheduling the next one. Well, give me a list of books. Oh man, I don't know if I can make it that Saturday though. What else do you have? What other books do you have scheduled? Engage you likes to the It's only 8 issues. Well, I'll see. I don't know if I can finish 8 issues. I have one trading card I need to get to, and I haven't done that yet. So I said I was gonna get to it this week. This really have this one-page comic is due tomorrow. I should join your next. I gotta do one of your. I don't know. I think it's better because I don't want to intrude. You know. I know you think it's cool, but I just feel that I don't. I feel like I might intrude onto your guys' streams because it's just gonna be my first time there. I think it's better if I join a Friday or a Friday stream, or oh man, the days you stream your your working stream, because then I can just draw. Although if I'm on that stream, I'm not gonna draw. I'm just gonna watch you guys sculpt and work on your stuff. I figure the panel members can take turns picking, but my next choice would be Hulk. Imperfect. Future Imperfect. Is that the one shot with Peter David and Dale Keown? Is that the one, or is that? Oh man, I forgot. Or that's the. I think I'm thinking of the one when oh no, I was thinking of the Hulk. Oh yeah, thank you. I was thinking of the Hulk. I got him. I always say I'm gonna try to make it out, and I never do. I'm just like so stupid for saying that every fucking time. I wasn't thinking of Future Imperfect. I was thinking of the one where Bruce Banner dies. It's the Future. Future Imperfect. That's the one, the Maestro, right? I don't know if I read that. I remember it. There's more. There's more. I don't believe I do know that I do it right. There's more ranking thing markers here. And then I believe this is where the name of the person, the name label, the name label. Okay. A Maestro. I remember the pinup. I don't know if I remember that story. I must have. If it was if it was drawn by Dale Keown, I'm gonna look that up on Hoopla and see. Where do you guys read your books? Do you do it do you all have the issues, or do you use nefarious ways? Use nefarious ways to find these. I'm gonna have it 8, 10, and 12 on hand. These away. I just sent the email. Oh, okay, it did work. Okay, I think I wrote it wrong then. Well, before. Sorry about that, David. Oh, also, David, if you have access to Instagram, you can check my my Instagram, Erwin.Papa. I mean, you can see my name there. Erwin.Papa. And you can see my rates in the pinned post. It's the third pinned post. And my rates are there. Slipknot, thank you again, David. Slipknot, I was watching a video about the jackets from the Lost Boys movie, and David Kiefer Sutherland had a metal sewed onto his jacket. I'm not sure if anyone was determined exactly which metal it is. Oh yeah. Oh, if we could put it there, yeah, that would be cool. I like adding little things like that too. You know, I should have put wings on his hat too, but I didn't. Look at what was I doing? Oh yeah, I was doing the silhouette of this thing. Can you just use it? Just use the 12. Let's see. Okay. Because I noticed other like channels too. It's like, where are they getting all this stuff? All these books. As you can see, I'm not using a ruler because these lines, I don't really need them to be precise. You just need them to be enough, especially since these lines are going to get obscured. Thought I had a pen bigger than. Oh, okay, let's try this. This is the Micron TN, which is a. Oh. Not doing a lot. You got a 2, straight up 2. What's the straight up one? I think the 1 is the one I was looking for. Yeah. Oh yeah, you can read that. Did you read that? There it is. That's what it is. The story is called Unit 11. Newspaper is Mass Cybernetics 2. Written and drawn Erwin PP. PP time. Let's add some 10. We had some 10. Number 10 lines. And wires, 10 line wires. And we will add, what else can we add? I think that's it. That's enough of a silhouette, right? Yeah, I suppose. But since we're here, let's play with this chisel tip. Oh, oh shit. Not even done with this panel yet. I still gotta color it in. Let's just color that stuff in just to show you a filled in. The character that you're drawing makes me think of admirals from One Piece. Oh. Thanks. Yeah, I just wanted an over the top, stereotypical looking general. I did some research too. I looked it up online. I looked at the rank. Like, what's the highest rank? 5-star general is the highest rank. I looked at images for it. I didn't find too many. And I was like, yeah, okay, what the hell? And I think I saw the text saying that 5-star generals are rare. Then I had to revise the search and ask, what's the most typical rank of a general? And it's 4-star, or the most typical high rank of a general. It's 4 stars. So then I just looked up 4-star generals. I found some reference. And then one of the search results was a Halloween costume of the general. So then I thought, oh, this is what I should be looking for. Costumes, Halloween costumes of the uniform. Because Halloween costumes are the most generic. Is the most generic and easily identifiable version of the look. So I looked for that, and I used some of that. I also use Pinterest too. Pinterest is getting way too AI though. Although with the AI, it's almost like the costumes, like this hyper generalized, but also exaggerated version of the general uniform. So I did use them. But the AI stuff was typically the same stuff, you know. I had the hat, some military hat, I had the medals, although their medals too, because the AI wasn't really exact. And I don't ever do anything really exact too. Plus, at the same time too, I don't want to call out any specific nation, but given this uniform, you can kind of tell what type of society this general is from a society that has a pretty big military budget. I mean, look at the uniform. 3. My God. Thanks. I don't like this little thing here that I was trying to fix. So I'm going to take it out. What you telling me that every panel is going to be 2 goddamn fucking hours? That's unbelievable. It can't be. Okay, here's the thing. I got this head design from a future panel, a later panel. This. What I did digitally is that I made a copy of this, dragged it up there, Then I shrank it. I shrank it to fit the proportion of the body. The trouble is that it shrunk to the point where I can't really make out what the face is. So when it comes to that, it's almost 4 a.m. here. I'm gonna crash out again. All right, Jared, you take it easy. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you get better soon. Catch you next time. Do we have any sounds for Jared? We gotta send Jared off.
Put your hands up in my chips. When you dip, I dip, we dip.
Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice.
It's showtime! Love that chicken from Popeyes!
Yay!
Getting these lines straight. David, you take it easy. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time. Sorry for being so quiet. I was really concentrating on this drawing. Let's play. Go ahead and play David out.
Do you really want me to bang bang? Well, suck this wang wang. Let me get inside when I bang bang. You don't want to beat it up when I bang bang.
Stupid Pete. Ooh.
Wang.
I gotta go bad. I gotta go bad.
You really want the bang bang? Man, I am getting tired too. Shit. I don't know if I'm even gonna finish this. Do you really want to bang bang? You know what I like seeing boots or extra detail is the tread patterns. Yeah, me too. I'm too scared to put those in though. I used reference for the I'll show it to you. I use an action figure. The reference. Which I could have used for the treads. But I was like, I need to expedite these drawings. Been showing up. It even has toe. It even has toe, and then they even sculpted the tread in the joint as well. Okay, I guess it's not really showing great. That's great. To fix this, there's something here. Oh, the outside's so. Now I gotta figure out what the fuck I drew. I gotta refer. I keep looking down. For reference, I'm gonna use a 0. Well, let me use the 0.5 for now. Then I go to a 0.3. Smallnesses. It's normal. Guess I could still use it. Let me try the 0.1. Will help. Oh, you're getting in the way. Usually they have little X shapes for the tread in the middle area of the sword. Yeah, you know, the other one, this one did not have anything inside. To keep it simple, I would have just used gridded line, parallel lines. I would have done just. Oh shit, you can see what I did now. These are gonna show up. And then now we use a 03, I believe. Should I use a 5? I think the 3 is the way to go. I'll try out the 5 though for these bullets. Again. Gotta go with The robot is fighting soldiers, blasting them in their face. I used the G.I. Joe, Real American Hero figure online for reference. They'll fight for freedom whenever there's trouble. G.I. Joe was there. G.I. Joe was there. G.I. American hero. Americans are not. Getting blasted. Ding, ding, ding. 7 o'clock is a bit early for me. Any reason why you are awake so early? Is this your normal routine? Oh, I don't know what this is. Who's sorry about that? Did you watch Superman yet? Anybody watch Superman? Superman, 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 Superman. I'll finish this panel and then I'm gonna take off. And I realized that I needed this much. It was gonna take this long. How can I not have that it would take this long? Appreciate everyone that has watched the stream. Make sure to hit that like button. Did you hit that like button? Did you smash that ass like button? many pens thinking about other stuff. this tomorrow. Thank you all for watching. Hope you have a great rest of the day. Know that you matter. Appreciate you for watching.
I would like to order 100 dicks and 2 sweet teas.
Love that chicken from Popeyes.
This is the way it is. Some things never change.
Frankie Boy Frankenstein.
E.T. says hi. E.T. says hi. E.T. says hi.
So, it drives me nuts.
Transformers, more than meets the eyes. Autobots, robots in disguise.
Oh, there's a penis. Sorry.
TNA. Tits and ass.
It's made for finches, but humans can drink it too.
You're gonna look pretty funny trying to eat corn on a cob with no fucking teeth.
Wop bop papa, wop bamboo, tutti frutti, oh Rudy.
インクとドリンク。インクとドリンク。インクとドリンク。
2 poops.
Thank you, Brunson.